Very good morning, guys. My name is Shivraj, and I have started a new series in my YouTube channel that is named as Gen Z JavaScript. So, in this series, we will be learning ReactJS, Angular, and JavaScript. All the important concepts we will be learning here. And I am a full stack developer with having 10 plus year of experience under my belt. And guys, please subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified for all the upcoming videos. Thank you.
So today we will start with conditional rendering topic. So conditional rendering is in your JSX, you want to conditionally render some part of your like content or the JSX code itself, like component itself. So you can use if you're familiar with JavaScript, you can use if-else conditions. You can use ternary operators. You can use you say a shortcut, that is short circuit, like using AND operator. If right side is true, then return the left side. So these kind of things come from JavaScript, which you can use. What we will be learning, how to return different JSX depending on a condition, how to conditionally include or exclude piece of JSX, and common conditional syntax shortcuts that we just discussed. So let's go through them. So very first one is conditionally returning JSX. This component and everything, if you don't know, you can refer to previous videos. There you will be understanding all these things. In this video, we will be focusing on conditionally returning JSX. So in this, what we are doing, in line number one, we have a component name item, which is returning a list and item like this. And then we have one more component, packaging list, where we have made item as a child of this, and we are calling it. So when we are writing this item, so this means this one will be called, and then this will return this name in a list. So here we are passing is packed and name, right? So name is being passed, so that's why it will print name as a list. So here we are printing it one, two, three times. So three times it will print. So three times we are calling item, item, item three times, and we are passing as a props is packed and name. Hmm? For props, if you don't know, you can refer to previous videos, the previous one, like the third one in this series. Like the previous one was something else, and the video prior to that was about this props. So see, in list we have called three times, so it is printing three times. Now you will be seeing that we are not making use of this is packed props, right? So is packed props later, this is because later we will understand our conditioning logic with the help of this example. So in this you can see, you can use of if and else. If is packed, then show ticked. So wherever we are sending is packed as true in props, here we are sending is packed false and is packed true. So first two are true and another is, the last one is false. So here what we are doing, whichever is true is packed, whichever is true will show tick mark after the name. So first two will show tick mark, and the last one, because it is false, it will simply print name. So let's see how it works. So here we have this condition if, and so if this, then it will return this. This will not reach here, right? Return will break from here. And if this condition, if it will not go inside this, then simply it will return this part. So if this is packed as false, then it will simply return this. Then only it will go to line number 5. If is packed as true, then it will return out from here. The code will break from here. Line number 3. It will this will complete, right? Because it founds return statement. These are the basics. So here we are calling item again three times. The first two are true, so it will be having tick mark, and the last one, the third one item is false, is packed false. That's why it will not have tick mark. Let's see the results. See, first one is tick mark, and the last one is not, because in last one we have is packed as false, right? Now we understood how to use if else in React. Now conditionally returning nothing, if you want to return nothing, then you can return null. In some situation you won't render anything at all. For example, you say you want to show packed items, a component must return something. In this case you can return null, right? So here what we are doing is packed. If it is packed is true, then return null, then return nothing. That means if it is false, then return this li, that is list, with this name. So here, because first two are true, right, so it will go inside, it will return nothing, so those will be skipped and only last one will be printed. So let's see. So this is example. First it is true, then return null, and false it's a name. So let's see, the first one is true, so nothing. This is also true, nothing. This is false, so that's why it will only print this one item. So let's see the output. See, it is only returning the last one, so last one is getting printed. Now, conditionally including JSX. In the previous example, you controlled which the JSX tree will be returned by the component. You may already have noticed some duplication. Hmm. So here we have some duplication, right? Two times we are seeing this. Duplication means, so we always follow the practice of not duplicating the code. So here two times we are like writing if and all this, right? So here how to reduce the duplicate. So JSX tree would be return component. You may already have noticed some duplication in the render output. So here what we are doing. So it is saying this li and this li is similar, right? Only the check mark box is different. So what we can do, you can both of the condition, uh, so here what they are doing, if is packed is true, then return this with check mark, and if false, so don't check mark. So two times it is, right, duplication is there. So what we can do, while the duplication is not harmful, while it is not harmful, but it could make your code harder to maintain, right? So it would harder to maintain means, if suppose here if you want to make changing class name, you have to change it in two places. So that's why it is telling it is harder to maintain. And likewise, if your code grows, so these are duplicate kind of thing, duplicate effort it will be needing. So here comes conditional ternary operator for our savior. So with ternary operator, what we can do, instead of this duplication, in one line itself we are doing, if each packed is true, so show this name plus this tick mark. If false, then simply name. So in one line itself we have covered this logic, which we were earlier covering in two lines, right? So no repetition of class name two times. So this is how we can use ternary operator. So it will be understood as, if each packed is true, then render name and this one. If like otherwise this, if false, then this name. Now let's say you want to wrap the complete item text into the HTML tab. Like, okay, so now you want to wrap it inside some HTML tag, right? Say like del. So you can add even more new lines and parentheses. So it is saying you can do like this also. See, inside the ternary operator, if is packed is true, then with the help of this parenthesis, right? Inside this you can like you can bind HTML tags also. So this is HTML tag del, which will show you strikeout. So what we are trying to do here is, if it is packed is true, then it will show strike. It will strike out that particular name. So the first two are true, so both will be striked out, and the last one will simply show the name. So here first two are true, simply striked out, and last will show name. Let's see the result. Yeah, so first two are striked out and this. So we learn one more thing, that inside ternary operator we can add HTML tags also, and with the help of parentheses we have to do like this, right? Now we can use logical and these I'm telling short circuit. These while working with Angular or any JavaScript, these are the short circuits. Like you want to short the circuit, right? If the first condition is not true, it will not return anything, it will not move further. So if you're an experienced developer, you must be using it in various places. So what does this mean here? Even it is become more shorter than ternary, right? If name will always print, right? But is packed is true, then only it will return the right hand thing. If left is true, then only it will return the right hand thing. If left is false, then nothing will be returned. So in this very short it becomes. And how, see, let's see. First one both are tick mark because both are true, and the last one is false. That's why it does not show anything. Always refer official docs for the detailed knowledge. These are very useful. So, and also one more thing, whenever you are using this short circuit, so you have to remember there should not be number on the left hand side, because uh, if it is 0, it will treat itself as false, but it will return also 0. It will show 0 because it will show the number. So that's why you don't have to, whenever there are numbers at that time, you don't have to use uh, this this logics. You can, do this way, like you can compare it. If it is greater than 0, like this, if it is greater than 0, then it will return true or else false. So because you are already converting it to boolean, and then you can use it, then it is safe. Here there must be an example. Let me quickly check what they are trying to say. Conditionally assigning JSX. Okay, it's a conditional assigning JSX. I think here in pitfall they have shown. Yeah, see, like this. So you can make use of is less than is greater than in case of numbers. So then you can print on the right hand side. Then you will be able to print the right hand side if the condition is true on the left hand side. So now it is saying you can conditionally assign JSX also to variable. So to a variable that is defined with let or const or anything in our React JavaScript. So here you can assign, because we're using JavaScript with React. That's why it is ReactJS, and the extension becomes JSX because we are using HTML, JavaScript, everything in the same page. Inside JavaScript we are embedding HTML. That's why we have extension JSX. This we already know from our last videos. So here it is saying to a simple variable you can also assign the whole JSX. So how you can do it, in let item content you have simple name, and this you can, in item content you can also pass like this. If it's packed, then name plus this string, so this will get attached. So this string will print name and checked, right? But you can also, let me show you this like this, but you can also assign this whole JSX. So like this, if it's packed, then item content equals to, with the help of parenthesis, assign this DL with the name. So like this you can assign it to variable, and then you can, if you will just print the variable, it will show you the whole output. See, you are just printing a variable and it is showing you the whole the JSX, because what we have done, we are printing this item content, line number 12, and this item content contains, see, where is it gone? Yeah, this is example. So here what we were doing, we are printing this item content, line number 12, right? So what does item content contain? Item content contains this JSX, and then we are printing it so that we are able to see this output. So this is all in this video. Just to recap, we learned in React you control branching logic with JavaScript, right? You can return a JS expression conditionally with the help of if else. You can conditionally save some JSX to variable also, and then include it inside JSX by using curly braces. Ternary operator we can use, shortcut this short circuits, this AND operator like this we can use if the right hand side, if the left hand side condition is true, it will print the right side. If it is false, then it will print nothing. But in case of number, you have to use less than or greater than, so that you are already converting it to the true and false, and then you are making the condition check. And the shortcuts are common, but you don't have to use them. Yeah, so it is telling the shortcuts are very common, but if you prefer if, then that is good. This is a suggestion from React Dev official website. So thank you guys, and keep commenting in the videos, and I will see you soon in the next video. And if you like, share, subscribe my videos, it will give me motivation to create more quality videos. I'm experienced developer, so you know, I will be creating more quality videos So because your subscription, your likes, your comments will motivate me to take out more time and make the quality videos, so that that can help the freshers as well as the experienced developer who are coming from other technologies into React.js. Thank you guys. Take care.